sometimes they overdo it.
Mavericks making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. Now here's Joseph. Duncan with a screen on Rondo. Leonard kicks to Duncan. A second chance effort. They kick it out to Green. Dishes it to Splitter. He feeds it to Green. Duncan with the screen for Green. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Green's got 5.
And as the game has gone along, they've gotten much more aggressive on the offensive boards.
You know, crashing the boards is really an effort thing. It's an attitude and effort thing. And if teams get tired, they usually take a break on crashing the board. But they've done just the opposite here.
Now here's Joseph. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Joseph, the pass to Green. Duncan with the screen for Green. Duncan outside. Back to Green from about 19 feet. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Outside Rondo. Passes it to Chandler. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Harris is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. The Spurs also changing it up. Diaw comes in for Splitter. That's Mills in for Joseph. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Green dishes to Mills. Diaw, the screen. And Mills gets to Diaw. And it's San Antonio with another.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Mavericks trailed by 4. And here's Rondo. On the wing, Ellis launches it. Rebound, San Antonio. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Mills with it. Devin Harris covering. Diaw, the screen. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Right side Leonard. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Here's Rondo. The 10-footer finds the target. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's Mills. He has 5. And the wide-open shot from Green. Trains the three-pointer. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Here's Chandler. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Now Mills. Green with the ball. Devin Harris covering. Harris on the double team. And so it's Dallas with it. Mavericks trailed by 3. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Duncan with a screen on Rondo. And the wide-open shot from Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Now here's Ellis. And it's Rondo in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Kicks to Mills. Outside, Green. To the paint. Just 3 to shoot. Shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way.
Well, I think they've lost their aggressiveness a little bit. They're not getting fouled and going to the line.
Well, you know, that's an excellent point you make there, Steve, but we got to be careful not to nitpick here. I mean, they do still have the lead, and that's an advantage they'd be wise to continue to press forward on.
Harris passes to Ellis. Rondo with a clean look. Another miss by Rondo.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Mills with it. He's picked up by Rondo, and Mills kicks to Green. The dish to Mills. Feeds it to Duncan. 14 feet away. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Near the 3-point line, it's Ellis. Offensive rebound.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. Duncan with a screen on Ellis. Outside, Green. Duncan gets a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Spurs lead by 4.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Ellis wide open. No good on the buzzer beater. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs. They're up by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance thus far?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Coach, appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Tyson Chandler really making a difference here.
Yeah, in a game this important, we knew his contributions were going to be critical for this team, and I thought he really delivered in the first half.
And here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher, so he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on here.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Here's your Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Parsons. Off the pick. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make him work for it, challenge every shot.
Green against Ellis. Green kicks to Parker. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Parker. Lets it go from the wing. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Parsons. Back to Ellis. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Well, strong defense is obviously a big key to success in the NBA. And these players, the top shooting guards in the steals category in the regular season, gave their teams plenty of that on the way to the playoffs. Second, Monte Ellis.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
Here's Duncan. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Parsons.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Parker outside. Splitter kicks to Parker. There's the pass to Green. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. Back to Rondo. Ellis outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Stoudemire. It's good. This game is all even. Stoudemire's got 12 points in the game.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
Now, here's Green. 13 points in the game. Back to Parker. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 11.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Parsons. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Now here's Leonard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Off the pick. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Man, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Parker against Rondo. Chandler with the screen on Parker. And it's Rondo penetrating. Green against Ellis. From the line. It's rebounded by Leonard. Spurs leading by 4. Parker kicks to Green. There's the feed to Duncan. Parker against Ellis. Parker outside. Back to Duncan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Stoudemire. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
It's all about communication, Kevin. You can't have too much of that as a team. And he's really leading, trying to gather his guys together.
Clark?
Well, I agree with all of that. I mean, when you're talking about orchestrating your offense and defense, that requires a lot of communication, understanding where people need to be and what everybody is doing right. And if mistakes are being made, those things have to be pointed out as well.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Chandler. And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. That one misses. Mavericks trailed by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shot's good. Barea's got 9 points. There's Bellinelli. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it to Parker. They set the pick to the inside. It's stolen by Aminu. Here is Barea, covered by Parker. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little bit. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Now here's Parker. He's got 11. Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Duncan from 18 feet away.